Hi, I've played all kinds of fuzz pedals, all kinds of distortion boxes, all kinds of amp simulators and emulators and you name it, vintage, newer, digital, analog, and one of my absolute favorite fuzz sounds is out of this tiny little custom amp. It is the KGA-10 lead guitar amplifier is what it says on the top, so you know it's good, it's for leads. And it even has this little metal speaker jobby. It's not the cone, but I don't know, the bell or whatever they call it. But doesn't get much more metal than that, huh? But anyway, it has 3 knobs on the top. Volume, of course. Voice and gain. Gain adjusts the amount of distortion or fuzz. And voice is kind of like an EQ control. But anyway, and then of course it has a power button and a on-off button for the distortion. What they call overdrive, but as you'll hear, it's clearly more than just an overdrive. But anyway, here it is with the, I have the volume about halfway up. It's, as you can see, a very small amplifier with an open back, so it projects even a little bit less than a closed back. But I have the gain all the way down, so with the overdrive on, so you can hear how that sounds. It's okay, you know, a little brittle, a little thin sounding, a little kind of high-endy, screechy a little bit, but not terrible. But anyway, we're not really here to discuss meek and mild. So I'm going to turn the gain all the way up, and we'll go through the voice knob. So that's with the gain all the way up, and the voice all the way counterclockwise. So it doesn't have a numbering system on it, but we'll call that 0. And like a lot of amplifiers, guitars, even pedals, the potentiometer for the voice control, I think, is probably not an optimal taper. It seems to bunch up all in the first like quarter or third of a turn of the knob. That's something that happens with, I know Fender amps are notorious for it. They have the volume control so that you have it on 0 and of course, you know, no sound comes out. You turn it up to 1 and it's pretty loud. 2, it's like incredibly loud. 3, it's like searingly loud. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It really doesn't get a whole lot louder than that. So all of the volume is bunched at the, you know, first couple of notches on the volume control. I've heard from skeptics, I guess, that Fender does that so that when you're trying it out in the store, you know, some kid, and he turns it up to like 2, and it's like, whoa, that's so loud. Imagine if it's on 10, it'll be 5 times as loud. You know, I don't dare do it in the store. We'll blow out the windows. So people like, you know, oh my God, Fender amps are so loud. But anyway, I don't know if that's the truth or what, but whatever the case may be, the taper on this I don't think is great. Like I said, what I find usable is bunched in the first quarter or a third of a turn. Everything past that is just super trebly high-endy. So I'll kind of, every time I reach over, I'm goosing the voice control a little bit more clockwise. So going from 0 to 10. And then after I hit a certain point, I'll kind of be turning it more and more and more. Just because there's not really much happening after about 5 or so if we scale it from 0 to 10 or 0 to 11. But anyway, so here it is on 0. So as you can see, I just got all the way up to 10 or 11, but all the way clockwise. As you can see, it's fairly trebly. I like it a little more down about, I don't know, a quarter of the rotation on the knob. So right around there or so. It's kind of hard to dial in the exact sweet spot because, like I said, all the tone control seems to be bunched right in one little section of the control. But I'm sure at some point I can just replace the potentiometer. But there you go. This is my absolute favorite fuzz sound. And it's not even a fuzz face or a tone bender or anything like that. So maybe it makes me a bad guy. I don't know. But I like it.